Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to online classes and have a pleasant morning to all of you. Now, I, Ajay Kumar, your English teacher, is going to teach you paragraph and diary writing. This is a new topic from our grammar tree, and as you can see, we are going to learn two topic today, and that is paragraph and diary writing. So we'll start first with the paragraph writing, and as you can see here, it is written a paragraph is a short independent passage containing one principal idea at its center. So I'll first ask you what is the benefit of paragraph writing. It should be, like this type of question may come in your mind, and to answer that question I'll say like paragraph are so important in writing. Now, why it is important? Because good paragraphing helps the reader understand and enjoy your writing. Good ideas are not enough to write a good essay, they need to be organized so that they make sense. That is called paragraph writing. Now, as you can see here, it is written a well written paragraph has the following characteristics. So we'll have to go through the characteristics. Now, what are the characteristics we will use while writing paragraph, right? So there are 4 points given here. As you can see, the first sentence introduces the reader to the main idea around which the paragraph is written. Then the next is a clear beginning, middle and end. So there will be three parts, right? The first sentence, that is the topic, you can write down. The first sentence introduces the reader to main idea, so that could be counted as a title of the paragraph. Then you'll have to begin with a clear beginning about what you want to talk, then a middle, and then end, what should be done, what are the remedies, right? Now the next point says that sentences follow one another, showing a logical flow of thoughts. So it should be in a logical sequence. It's not like you have spoke about something and then you forgot about that and you have not discussed and you moved on to another point. So it should not be like that. So whatever the things you are writing, you should write in a logical flow of thoughts. That is the mandatory of this paragraph writing. Now the third point says the final sentence gives a clear sense of closing. I said in the final part, you'll have to write down in the end the remedies available. If you are having remedies of any problem, then you may give a clear sense of closing, that it should be performed like this, it should be done like that, or anything, etc., right? So we'll go through a sample paragraph. Here we have the sample paragraph, the importance of reading as a habit. Now let us read. In today's busy life, with school, homework, extracurricular activities and technology, all clamoring for attention, youngsters have forgotten about what once used to our best friend, books. Unless reading is cultivated as a habit fairly early in life, a special relationship with books does not develop, and we risk losing out on one of the greatest pleasures known to humans. The world of books is a place of rich variety containing more adventure and lively experience than any person can savor at first hand. But through reading, we can enjoy all this at our own convenience while traveling or waiting at the dentist's between classes, or when lounging around at home. Not only do we derive aesthetic pleasure from reading, we also benefit from the wisdom and understanding of those at times more intelligent and knowledgeable than we ourselves. Moreover, reading a careful selection of books is one of the best ways of enhancing one's language skills. So, what are you waiting for? Pick up a book and immerse yourself in the pleasures of the written word. So, this is a paragraph written here. This sample paragraph is given for your understanding that how the paragraphs are written. And what is the topic for this? The importance of reading as a habit. Right. Now, the question is given here. You can see the exercises. Write a paragraph of not more than 150 words on the following topics. You may use the ideas given. So whenever you'll get the question, you'll be getting the ideas. Trees are our best friends. This would be the top title of the story. And then after, essential to life, help in fulfilling basic necessities: air, water, food, clothing, shelter, give oxygen, absorb carbon dioxide. So you'll have to put the words into in between these hints, and you have to connect these all words with each other, and you have to write a paragraph of not more than 150 words. You'll have to keep in your mind. Okay, I hope you all are familiar with this paragraph writing, and you'll be doing it with very ease, right? So you can do both of the paragraph writing. Now another question is given: write a paragraph on the following topics. In this, you have not got the hint directly, you have to write down. So when you are getting this type of question, then you'll have to remember this thing, that it should be the first sentence topic, then clear beginning, then middle, and then end. The final sentences gives a clear sense of closing. This formula you have to apply while writing this paragraph. Now another question number C. Look carefully at the picture given below. Write a paragraph about 100 words on the picture and give a suitable title to it. A happy family, you can say. A happy family, right? As you can see in the picture, how mother and her kids are enjoying, right? Now, well, dear student, now the second topic is diary writing. Okay, so what is diary writing? All right, so diary writing, according to me, is writing about your own self, writing your feelings and emotions, and trying to release the stress if you are having anything on your mind. That is called diary writing. So we can see the definition here. A diary entry is a short composition, a record of the writer's feeling, thoughts, activities during the course of a particular day. That is called diary writing. Now I may ask you what are the benefits, or you may ask me what are the benefits of diary writing, right? So I would say it reduces stress. Now how does it reduces stress? To support this answer, I would say when you write down your own feelings, acts as a release, can be very cleansing. If you are able to put your anxieties, frustrations and pains on paper, then you are less likely to harbor them inside. You will be releasing the stress by writing diaries. You'll feel much relaxed. Okay, now expressing yourself in a diary is a positive way to free tension you may be internalizing. So that's how diary writing helps individuals. Now let's talk more about diary writing. How does it work? A diary entry is about 200 words in length. right? It should not increase more than 200 words in the length, and the descriptions are vivid but brief. Depress Descriptions could be vivid, different personification, but it should be brief, that means short, and they are expressed in a coherent and logical way. Like whatever you have seen that your mind does not accept, right? That your mind does not accept, but you have accepted it just because other wanted it. So you can feel the pressure, you came under the pressure and you did that. So to release that stress, you can write it down in your diary, and that should be based on logics, facts, statics, right? Now a diary entry is essentially a subjective piece of composition, written in an informal style. A diary entry must begin with the day and date. So the things which you should remember while writing diary, diary entry must begin with the day and date. You must have to write down day, date. You can also mention the time, right? You can also mention the time, at what time you have started writing, right? Now the idea expressed in diary must be written in well thought out paragraphs. You may conclude by saying your first name. Conclude means finish, if you are trying to finish, and you can by assigning your first name. You don't have to write down as you are writing in your, like later, if you are writing letter to your teacher or anyone, like then you're writing your name, class, section, roll number and all that, right? So in diary writing you can write down, you can do a signature and the last when you are concluding the diary. And do not begin your entry with dear diary or my dear diary. These are the things which you should remember. These are the things not to be followed, right? Do not begin your entry with dear diary or my dear diary. Now let us go through, read the diary entry below and study its essential features. Sonali wrote this diary entry on the opening day of a new academic year. Look how Sonali has written one diary, that is day, date. You may write down the time also, I told you, right? It begins with day and date. The first day of new session is always exciting. Friends meet after a long summer vacation. There are many things to tell each other. Then there is a shuffling of students and sending them to different sections, something that is always dreaded by the students. For the past 1 week, I have been looking forward to this day. But what an anticlimax it turned out to be. We all wanted to be in the same section again. Shalu even prayed hard for it when Mrs. Mitra, the class teacher of 7A, started reading the list during assembly. I was all ears. My name was soon called out. I was in her class. What about Gayatri, Shalu, and Devalina? Their names were read out much later by another class teacher. So I was the one who had been left out. Dejected, I walked with the other student to the new class. I looked around. Thank God the students seemed friendly. I spotted two or three sad souls like me and understood what had happened to them. But I soon forgot my disappointment. I made new friends and I introduced them to my old ones during recess. So the day was not bad after all. So after writing this diary, you can sign here, like it should be Shalu, right? You can write your name. Now we can see here, write the following diary entries. Your uncle gifted a beautiful wristwatch to you on your birthday. Within a month, you lost it. You are inconsolable on the day you lost the watch. Write in your diary expressing your thoughts. You have won the first prize in an essay writing competition held. So these are the questions you should go through. There are many questions of diary writing, and I think you can do at least 3 or 4 diary writing. Okay, and it is not quite difficult to write down the diary. I think it will be very easy, and that will give enhancement to your writing skills, your thinking, your thought process, right? So dear student, now we have finished today's session, and we have learned paragraph and diary writing. Now we'll meet next day with some another new topic. Till then, bye, take care, and have a nice day. Thank you.